Thank you for signing up for the Brand Personalities Test. This is such a fun process with serious results, so I really want you to take a little time when you do it. If you're someone who likes to dive straight in without looking at instructions, I encourage you to pause for a few minutes to watch this video with my top 5 tips to get the best results. My goal is for you to get a meaningful outcome that you can confidently work with as you shape your brand moving forward. Tip number 1. It's about how, not what. Now, this is the most important of all tips. Your personality is about how you do what you do, not just what you do. If you only define brands by what they do, then every doctor, nurse, or vet could be a caregiver, and every CEO would be a ruler. That's not the case. What sets you apart is your personality. If you only talk about what you do, it becomes very hard to differentiate yourself. Let me give you an example. Both Apple and Microsoft create technology and software. They do the same kind of work, but their personalities are shaped by the how. Under Steve Jobs, Apple embodied creativity, vision, and transformation. Apple is bold, design-led, and inspiring. The magician with the creator. Bill Gates and Microsoft, on the other hand, are logical, structured, and pragmatic. They focus on systems, functionality, and making technology accessible at scale, more aligned with the ruler and the sage. So while they do the same thing, how they do it defines their brand personalities. And that's exactly what we want to uncover for you. Tip number 2, choosing your answers. So there are 12 questions in the test. At times, you may feel that there are half a dozen answers that could apply to your brand. Trying to be all things to all people will leave you exhausted. Instead, narrow them down and eliminate one by one until you land on the answers that feel right. Tip number 3, is this me or my brand? As you work through the test, keep asking yourself, is this me or is this my brand? If you're building a personal brand, answer the questions as they relate personally to you. Now, this can be tricky because we're often our own harshest critics. Don't be afraid to ask friends, colleagues, or family how they perceive you to get a clearer perspective. Now, if you're building a business brand, the answers must reflect the business, not you. As the founder, you will naturally weave some of your personality into the brand, but the brand must also stand on its own. This makes it much easier for staff to represent your brand consistently. For example, if your brand is the caregiver or the hero, you can brief your team on the personality traits that they need to embody each and every day. Tip 4, choose words that fit together. Think of the answers like pieces of a puzzle. This is not a skills test, it's a personality test. You want words that belong together and form a coherent personality. If you choose divergent words, you'll end up trying to be all things to all people, which weakens your brand. The test is designed so you can be one or two of personalities. More than that creates confusion for your audience. Consistency is key, so hone it down to the words that truly fit. Tip number 5 is take your time. Don't rush through this in 5 minutes flat. Like anything in life, if you only give it 5 minutes, the results won't be nearly as strong as if you spend a little more time. When I work with clients in a consulting environment, we take up to an hour to uncover brand personality. So really think through the questions and how you want them answered. So take your time with the test, enjoy the process, and use the tools provided. The test will give you a primary and a secondary brand personality. You'll get access to a comprehensive amount of information on each of your personalities to help you explore further, all completely free. And if you'd like to dive deeper, my book, Brand Magic: How to Build a Brand with Personality, is a fantastic resource to pair with this journey. We also have our brand strategy module that will help you build a robust brand strategy using your brand personality as the framework, all for a smidge of the price that it would cost to go through an agency. So don't forget to check that out. Good luck with the test, but most importantly, have fun. I'd love to hear what your results are.